fixing the house, he heard strange noises. He was told by someone that there was a suicide in the house. The men staying at the house are Spanish speaking, and we should have Rafi there as an interpreter.
Anxious to get going on it.
Everyone does think the place is haunted and are open to whatever it takes to cleanse the place.
The team encounters a strong force early on, affecting everyone.
The thing about
Someone grab me in here just a little bit.
I know what you guys are talking
is what
about
I'm
with the
feeling
stomach.
and then the sickness.
I just got it.
Yeah, and that's what I'm
Calm
getting.
yourself.
Is this
I
pain in
know,
the ribs
the more I
and
go back here,
sickness
it's
from
like-
drug. And then I'm getting it all the way to the back.
Yeah, I'm not
It's
getting in the
going
back.
all the way back here.
I don't get it to the back, but oh, right there.
Whatever it was that attacked us, I'm not happy about it myself.
This ominous force finds its target.
I do not like this house at all.
It's,
I mean, I've never been in a place that's been... I've never been this scared about an investigation before.
Did they hear something, whatever, they said yes?
something wasn't right with Mary, so she went outside.
All of us have been affected. It's starting to go away.
Dropped one knee and I ended up puking. This is a personal vendetta now.
Yeah.
The spiritual side gets overwhelming.
Downstairs, I feel like somebody was hitting me in my rib cage.
You're trying to reach out. Whatever else, another force.
Oh!
I have my shield up pretty good. Defend us in battle. Protect us from snares and wickedness of
The
the devil.
team engages this unwanted force in one of the most intense chapter finales in Endeavor's history. Viewer discretion advised.
It got pretty intense there. St. Michael the Archangel, down amongst us, protect us tonight, help send us prayers, protection that is needed.
So I just started growling, and I just wanted to jump and attack him.
It's not going to use you as a vessel.
Blue light.
You have no permission to.
Again, this is one of the toughest clearings and cleansings I have ever done. You have no power over me.
I'll explain this.
They were using her
Yes,
as voice.
but it wasn't a possession.
Uh-huh.
Bustos besos.
Step away from Mary.
Get away! Get away from me! And I'm so thankful for the love of this team that I got through it.
The stuff that happened with Mary was absolutely crazy.
And everyone's asleep.
don't like this house at all.
Whoever is here that's unwanted, unclean spirit, no longer welcome in this place.
You shall listen to me and do as I request.
Stop burning that fucking piece of shit! Stop it!
Mary, come back. Mary.
I don't know I want to be here.
So, thank you for coming. Mary had worked on this case, and it's a fairly local one. It looks like it's in Des Moines, and we'll be going there in a little bit here. So I'll read the case information that is provided here. The client's name is Jeannie, and she and her husband do not live at the location. Her 21-year-old stepson, 25-year-old cousin, brother-in-law, and some migrant workers do live there. That's why we were mentioning, because some of them speak Spanish apparently, and we might need a fluid translator.
I haven't had too many premonitions about this at all yet.
The husband fixed up the house in 2011. While fixing the house, he heard strange noises. He was told by someone that there was a suicide in the house, but didn't get the story. There's problems with electricity, but not sure if paranormal. As for plumbing, water turns on and off. The cabinet seemed to open. It actually scared someone.
I got some information. I just, want to find out, some of the information that I have, more about it.
As for activity, besides the bathroom, there's a lot of banging noises, shadow figures, stepson hearing noises outside his window, and brother-in-law was pulled out of bed one night, so actually activity where there's movement and pulling of people. Everyone does think the place is haunted and are open to whatever it takes to cleanse the place, so they might be wishing, once we find whatever our findings are, to do a cleansing at the end of the night.
Are they open
Do you
to
guys
non-Christian?
Do you guys got
Yes.
your
I
energy
think they
drinks?
are.
Yes,
Okay.
they're opening.
Got your energy drinks?
On the way, I'll stop and get one.
Because
All day today, I've been getting these pains in the ribs to the point where it's buckling me over. It's something I'm familiar with. It's something I've been through. A few years ago, I had an accidental OD, and a lot of the sickness that I'm feeling is very similar to that.
From the sounds of it, there's a variety of different types of activity. It's an older home, so that fits one of our profiles too, and they're doing updates and upgrades, remodeling, as it seems like that can stir stuff up. So
right there, they have some Spanish-speaking people, and being Hispanic, I think my Spanish will be handy today. So
we're already looking into possible intelligent type activity, some residual we haven't ruled out yet. But we'll see, of course, once we go there, we do more of the intel gathering and find out what's going on.
it sounds like it's gonna be fun tonight. Well, fun, that's the phrase, not fun, but interesting tonight. So I don't know, let's see what the nights bring us tonight.
But especially if it was said that he was mean. That's just, and I'm not sure if they got that from a neighbor or what, but they just got that mean that.
Now I'm sad and excited because this is going to be the last investigation for 2016, unless we got an emergency case by the last days of December. But I can't wait until next year to see what next year's bring us. I hope it's going to be more things. I hope the group is going to be stronger than ever.
India, of course, couldn't join us tonight. She's working, but she did throw in her 2 cents. She said, I saw an old lady with her silver hair in a tight bun in an old wooden rocking chair, and a younger female that looks to be hitchhiking. I don't know if it's related to, it came at 2 different times, so I'm not sure what to think of it right now. That's all she could provide me right now. She's at work, so she kind of tossed that our way real quick. So that's on there right now. You've been feeling your ribs hurting more than the usual, and stomach issues. Anybody else?
Well, I have some
My
issues
stomach.
Yeah,
too, but
just normal. You think?
really, well, I don't know. But they just started.
And Kelly and Jackie, they're supposedly supposed to be showing up later as Jackie works, and Kelly I don't know half the time what she's up to, so we'll probably see her, and she'll probably show up on her own accord.
Look forward to getting into this, seeing what's going on. They sound like they're very open to anything that will help them out.
Anxious to get going on it.
Yeah, that's me.
Hi, Mary.
Yeah, I'm Mary. Yes.
Mary. Rafi's on camera. He's one of our evidence analysts.
Okay.
And this is
So,
Jared.
yeah, I mean, I'm just assuming since he built the house, and he lived here for 45 years. I mean, he, you know, and he's got his family. Whole family has attachments to the house. I'm assuming that that's who's here. But that's just, I mean, you know, a woman came and asked my husband if she could come through the house, and there was like dead carcasses of raccoons, and it was just really bad and disarray. And he told her that he didn't want her to come in the house, but she said her dad had hung himself in the house or killed himself in the house. And I could not find any record of that. And I'm very good at researching. I've done skip tracing in my previous jobs, and so I know what I'm doing when it comes to research. But I did find the article about George's wife divorcing him, though, after like 40 years of marriage.
Yeah.
Because he was cruel.
We can go ahead, and you said that there could be people in and out.
There's people here. Yeah,
Okay.
my husband's in there.
Okay. So I was gonna say we can give a tour, kind of show us some of the areas.
Yeah. So, who's the medium? You?
I'm one. He's one. She is too in her own way. She's very empathic. Picks up on things.
Yeah, I've been a spirit medium since I was born.
So you feel it, or?
Big time.
I told you.
Has some strange feelings going through the different stuff. I'm still getting the pains in the ribs, and several others were getting it as well.
There's a bit of a oppressiveness feeling going around. Felt that just pulling up to the house on the outside. I actually was like, that looks like that's the house. It's got to be. Before we were even here yet, we were just driving by it trying to find it.
You can go anywhere you want. They knew you guys were coming.
Voy a seguirlo con la cámara.
Someone grabbed me in here
There is
just a little
a
bit.
food cellar in the back. It's a dirt floor where the heater is. You want to go down there?
Yes.
Yeah, because that's what I just said. I didn't sense basement, I sensed root cellar.
I never thought about it being a root cellar, but I guess that's probably exactly what it is.
We've been picking up on that.
'Cause I've been
12 hours out before we were even here.
Oh
And
yeah,
I've been getting-
I saw.
as
I've
soon
heard
as I
that they
walked
know they're
in-
coming before you.
And
Weeks
as soon as I
before.
walked in, I was getting pain here. And she
I
said
was
that
getting
somebody
it like
hung
here, like what
themselves.
you were doing earlier.
If my mom
I'm
wasn't a
getting-
psychic, I wouldn't probably be a true believer in this kind of stuff. But with my mom knowing stuff,
I went to the basement. I was holding the camera, and in some time downstairs, I feel like somebody was hitting me in my rib cage, in both sides, left and right, with their fist. That was the first feeling that I got.
Drugs.
yeah.
And that's what I'm
Calm
getting.
yourself.
Is this pain
I
in the
know,
ribs
the more I
and
go back
sickness
here, it's
from
like,
drugs. I can-
ow.
From in here.
I wonder if that. Remember that you told
in
me
here
that when
in
he was
general.
fixing this house, that someone came here and asked you to go through it, the woman,
Okay.
because her dad
Keep that
Yeah,
for the spiritual.
Because I'm getting,
Killed himself.
I'm getting like around in
How
here.
did she say how he killed himself?
So I'm getting,
And like I said,
I'm getting massive pains right
You getting it
here
too?
and down
Pain
here.
He's getting it too. And our
Not stomach, it's just
Yeah, it's pain right here.
Wow.
That's
Right
right
here.
That's what I'm saying. You're
Okay.
gifted
So,
too, but
and that was before we
in
ever
denial.
got
You're going
here.
through a
Ow.
carry.
Hurt like it feels like somebody punched me
Normally I have
here.
premonition
Yeah, I
here.
got that.
Ooh,
that's
Before we
funny
walked
because
in.
I was having
Kind of
really
a
bad
burning
pain
sense.
right
It
here.
is.
And
It's
I
Not
burning
like, oh, I
sense.
have to go poo.
And I
It
felt
is.
felt
It's
like
a
Yeah.
burning.
it was knocking
From the inside.
It was
Very
not
much
It was not taken. I
You know
was
that
at the
reminds me
hospital.
of when
I actually
worked in
dropped
Morrisville
my.
project.
They
Arsenic
asked me if I
poisoning.
was alright because I dropped to the ground. Just
No, I went to the
What?
hospital and I was at the hospital all
Arsenic.
night and they couldn't
Arsenic.
get X-rays and everything.
Poisoning.
That was strange.
Keep that in mind.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's been, I don't know.
All over.
I'm getting that vertigo.
Oh, you said that every time that there's somebody alone in this house, that there's noises back here coming from the basement and over here. Nobody will stay here in this house alone.
Yep.
They're scared.
I do a lockdown.
Yeah. But yeah, so spirit area
But
focus,
has it
definitely.
been touched here?
I'm having it here, and then of course
Like a
I'm
stabbing.
having chest pains.
And then I'm getting it all the way to the back.
Yeah, I'm not
It's
getting in the
going
back.
all the way back here.
I'm not getting to the back, but oh, right there. Oh.
But it's right here. I don't know what it is about there, but it's like for that whole silly silo
Wasn't
thing.
this Native American land before this?
Oh
A
yeah.
lot of it was.
Oh yeah.
Well, why don't we continue our tour upstairs? We can work on this for the science part and see if we can get confirmation. Are we able to?
Oh, is there a bedroom up there?
Yeah.
Is it locked?
I don't know.
Go ahead, and if you can go in, go in.
Oh, I'm sure there's nobody.
Is it? Do you have any experiences up here?
¿Habla español? Que si nosotros somos investigadores de paranormal y estamos haciendo una investigación en la casa, que si has tenido alguna experiencia paranormal aquí en esta área, en tu cuarto, en el baño.
Pues en todo esto como que se sienten las personas así enfrente de ellos cuando se apagan las luces.
¿Las luces se apagan solas?
No, cuando las apagan.
Cuando las apagan, ¿tú sientes personas aquí?
Sí.
He said when he turned the lights off, he felt, do you understand what he said? He felt people in here.
Yeah.
Do you hear people? ¿Escucha alguien también?
¿Escuchas ruidos o no? Ah, ¿no has escuchado? No.
Por gente
he-
estás hablando, nunca escuché eso.
No.
Just the presence on your back. Seeing on you, right? People see you,
Como si estuviera persona cerca mirándote. Es lo que sientes.
feeling like you're watched.
Que sientes que te... Cuando apagas las luces, sientes que alguien está ahí mirándote y eso.
Oh, I think it's gonna be an interesting night. I'm glad I'm here. Glad I made it. Speak pretty much Spanish, and I'm here too as an interpreter. So
Rafi, is he asking to make sure? Thank him for letting us up here, and is it okay if he shows if he's part of our documentary?
No, please. Go ahead, Tom.
Nosotros decimos gracias por dejarnos entrar y si vas a probar que nosotros, sabes, ser parte del documental que estamos haciendo, ¿nos vas a dejar utilizar la filmación que estamos haciendo aquí? Dice yes.
Mary, just make sure.
He just
pass the
wants whatever's
releases
here
around.
gone.
Okay.
You can ask him that. That's.
¿También tú quieres que nosotros saquemos lo que está aquí? Dice yes, he wanted like cleaning stuff.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're scared to be here alone.
So we'll go ahead. We'll go out, get the equipment, do the setup here, and we'll be around for a little bit. So thanks for showing us the place, and we'll see what we can find out for you.
Definitely, we'll see what we can do. And
It's impressive, which what we're getting so far, we're kind of keep it tight knit, but I think on the spiritual it's going to come out, and it does seem like just getting a
We only got 1 minute.
history of drugs, history of that kind of a world that existed on the property, within the house, confirmation of that. So it can be an unsavory and negative world.
I hope we can help them, and I hope after we leave, they can feel a little bit better.
after the walkthrough, something wasn't right with Mary, so she went outside.
It's not my lungs. It's not my lungs. It's right here. Right
So
down
she
here.
just had sharp pain all of a sudden as
Oh
we
my
just walked
God.
outside.
Oh. I got hit hard. It hit me on the side when I was outside.
So breathe, breathe, breathe in, out.
To the point where I was almost doubled over, and I mean, that pain was so bad.
And when I get out there, Eric and her are doing their thing, and I immediately get the feeling to go get my blessing bottles.
In,
It's dissipating.
out, in, out. As your eyes are closed, you imagine the white light surrounding yourself.
Oh wait, it just went up.
I get all reiki on you here, but
Oh think blue light. Blue light calms me.
Okay, whatever works. Just surround yourself with that. Imagine it as a shield. Nothing to penetrate.
So Mary, something happened to her, so because I wasn't there, but no, she was kind of scared.
Nothing's gonna hurt me.
Alright.
Nothing's gonna hurt me. I'm bathed in blue.
Breathe.
What's with me?
And it was feeling, I think all of us actually picked it up. A stabbing sensation or kind of a burning within the stomach. And she had kind of keeled over behind the Tahoe, and she just was about to collapse, it looked like. So I escorted her to the front of the vehicle, and she sat in there, did a little Reiki.
Did my blessings on Mary, help protect her with what's going on through this stuff.
It will feed off of that. Don't allow it.
I'm strong. I'm stronger than this.
Believe in your God.
I believe in God.
He's with you. He'll protect you.
I'm just gonna say.
Okay.
All right. After working with Jared, he blessed me with oils, and working with Eric, I'm trying to keep the blue light on. Oh, I think I'm going.
Are you good enough to walk in there?
Yeah.
Calm yourself. Dry your eyes.
I'm stronger than this.
Yes, you are.
I am. I'm stronger.
Keep thinking that. You gotta believe it, not just think it. You are.
Tonight's gonna be a night to test all of us.
Energy has been detected by multiple of us. So we'll see how the rest of the night goes.
Because it scared me so much. I've never been this scared about an investigation before.
So she's good to go now, but keep an eye on her. She's made statements several times. She feels uncomfortable here. She doesn't like it here, that kind of thing. So what we could be dealing with here, of course, is something unpleasant, more on the negative side.
We need to clear this for the family. I mean, it's for the family. It's not about me. It's not about anyone else. It's for this family. Thanks.
That's why he got his candles.
Uh-huh.
Because he's a firm believer Catholicism. Oh, Catholic.
Virgin Mary.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he said he had his stuff and.
Okay.
And no sooner did that happen, I felt that I needed to use the restroom. Still sweating, still dealing with what I just got overtaken by. I was in the bathroom and getting ready to finish up in there, and all of a sudden, just started spinning. And I started puking. Just puking and sweating. I immediately get overwhelmed with a flash of pain to the point where it buckles me, and I dropped one knee and I ended up puking, just puking.
And I've noticed some of the effects through the night on my people, and I noticed that like Jarrett, for example, he was getting really sick, and it's not like him, he wasn't sick, it's not like he had the flu, that kind of thing, and it's so hard to tell in this line of work when, or be able to prove, I should say, when illness, disease, effects of the body are paranormally related.
That's when I realized I forgot to bless myself. So I went ahead and got that done. Man, whoever this person is, they did not have it well while they were alive, because they're just hitting me with everything. They're not giving me any words. Sometimes I'll hear the words, or I will see the words. Most of the times I see them, or I'll see pictures. I'm not getting anything like that from them.
He was just starting to look like a kettle of crap. Just really worn down.
When I saw Jared, after he did the blessing of Mary, he went to the bathroom and then he walked out of the bathroom. He was puking in the bathroom, and when he walked out, he was sweating, he was pale.
Of course, we want to be level-headed about it. Could it be flu? Could it be this or that? Sure. But when you know basically yourself on there, it wasn't something that you ate, and you go into an environment and your whole body changes. That's something we pay attention to. And it isn't just him. You know, we were all feeling that. I have my shield up pretty good right now.
It's nothing that we're afraid of. It's nothing that they're not going to run me off.
Oh, I'm not afraid.
They're not going to do anything along those lines. And
My husband's afraid of it.
before this night is through, this is a personal vendetta now.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I don't care where the fuck it goes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if I bind him.
Yeah, for my stepson's sake, I want whatever's here gone.
Yeah.
It's so hard to distinguish that, but time and time again, we've seen cases where people are perfectly healthy and then they moved into an extremely haunted location and their health deteriorates rapidly. It would be a form of oppression.
That's why it attacked me first, because I
You're the
thought
most
it was
vulnerable
weakest.
out of all of us, and he knows
Yes,
that.
and that's why it attacked me first,
And
and
then when I did the blessing on you,
it went into you.
Because I did the Reiki healing on her and it was trying, but I was just I'm so blocked right now.
yeah. But I'm,
I put
well,
that
and you
shield
know,
up.
I opened myself up
Yeah.
completely.
I will a little bit later
Yeah.
on, but in terms of doing like human dowsing rod or any of
Yeah,
that,
you do
I don't
that
know if I want to
spirituality.
do that here. I don't think that we'll have to. We're going to get enough, I think, without it.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you make it personal, it can backfire, and the entity can use that against you.
He got a lot of knowledge in this, like Eric too got a lot of knowledge, so. But anyway, you know, I worry about my teammates, so.
Feeling a little bit better about it. He's still pushing on me though. And the rest of the residents of the house asked me to bless them as well. So we got that done and got them taken care of. No negative energies. Interact with you from any negative energies. Maybe you have questions for this night. Nothing shall harm you. The Lord may bless you, and the Lord is almighty above you, no matter what religion that you believe in.
Eric and I went upstairs, and Jared and Rafi went downstairs.
Split it up. 2 of us went upstairs, 2 of us went downstairs, and then we switched roles.
Just for the record, I just stepped. Headache really bad right now.
Huh?
I got a headache really bad.
You got a headache?
Yep. Just walking downstairs.
Alright. My name's Jarrett. This is Raphael.
We got the first session. I went downstairs to the basement with Jared, and actually it was pretty interesting.
I was feeling something weird in here last time when we were doing the walkthrough. Chills. Big time chills. One, I can feel you. 2,
Rick,
yes,
What is
I
it?
feel you. You're here. 1, I can feel you. 2, yes, I feel you. It asked if I could feel you. It goes, feel me? I went, yes, I can feel you.
oh, chills really bad.
Uh-huh. And you're right here. Wow.
I still got the chills.
Yeah.
In my neck, behind my neck, and in my right side right now. Feel like somebody's standing next to my right side.
You standing next to Raffy here?
I felt something messing with my right pocket. I feel like it's hot.
Nothing electrical was causing any disturbances down there. And the K2 barely went off. I think it blinked once.
I saw a mess like that when you
Over
walked.
there.
Yeah, in the door.
Yeah.
It was a white mess.
Yeah, and then it went black, and that's when I looked over there.
Oh, I didn't see the black one, but because I tried to catch it with the camera, I was looking at the camera.
Can you enlighten me on what's going on with these pains in the ribs? And the sickness that I'm feeling? Came across a couple things. I'm hoping when I get into evidence review that it is caught on tape.
Now it's gone. Oh, I don't
That's the
see
little
it.
people that I'm feeling.
Oh, there it is again.
Okay.
Look.
Yeah. Now it's on the
Now
other
it's
side.
in the box thing.
Yeah.
And there's one here. Do you see it?
Yeah. Holy shit.
But I was trying.
There's nothing up there, dude.
Well, you can see through a little bit, but now you get close, you see it with the camera. No, you don't see it with the camera because the IR light.
Strange yellow blinky light. It was actually a visual orb that we could see, and then it would go away. And that's wood, dude.
That's wood?
That's wood.
Okay.
There's nothing going through it.
Okay.
It's sealed off.
Well, you see the little
I
point,
saw
right?
the lights. Yep.
And through the eyes, you don't see it. Now the bright light thing is gone.
Yep. Yeah, there's a problem. You're screwing with my belly. What do you mean too bad? What do you mean too bad?
Got the chills. Really bad in my back.
Is this the game you like to play?
I heard like a female moaning.
Check audio for
Like a.
phone.
Let me ask you something. Look through that door. Can you see the wall?
Nope. It's black again.
Really black, but I can see it through the camera. I can see the end, the brick wall, but it was a female.
Yeah, it was female. I know
Oh,
you're here.
I think it was a female.
Yep, it's the first female voice we've gotten so far.
Mm-hmm.
Is there the secret that you're talking about? Yeah.
It's a nut, right?
Sounded like a laugh. You know, I keep seeing you over here in this doorway. If you're bold enough, come on out.
I can grab it again.
Did you catch that?
Well, I don't see the blackness. I see through the wall. What do you see?
It looked like a...
You still seeing it?
Yes.
Okay. Still there?
Yeah? I just saw your face. Come out. Come on. Come out here and be cordial. Talk to us.
Were you the one that made the thud appear earlier? Did you drop something?
Located. Hasn't said that very often. Twist. Travel.
First of all, I'd like to know, is there a man up here with us? But there's someone. Like a woman? Is there a woman up here?
Alright, so we were hearing thud noises earlier. That's been reported here before. I'm sure that the one or ones responsible are still here. Some of us can feel you. But before we get more into the spiritual, which will be later, we just need to understand something here. Are you unhappy here? Mary and I first had experienced just kind of the being watched was very predominant upstairs, and we were having periods of not really much going on.
My ears are popping. More like kind of a pulsing in my ears.
Just started?
Yeah, actually it did.
That's what I was wondering, because some entities here are Spanish speakers. I don't want to get too much into it, but I mean, when you're on that other side, I think that language barriers don't exist as much as they do on this world.
Almost.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, like with the pulsing now, my head's starting to hurt.
Alright, careful. Tu es muy malo. No es muy bien. Cold spot coming out. Cold air coming out of that room.
I feel that.
So we're talking about the little people, and it's starting to get chilled.
Yes, I feel it, like the temperature dropped in here.
So is there 2 foot, 3 foot tall beings getting chills? Thank you for that confirmation. Were you able to get confirmation to us on the equipment here?
It's colder.
And then once I started asking about little beings, I actually referred to them as beings or creatures, and it's just a rush of cold air literally came through from that back bedroom that's upstairs.
Are you here to do harm, or are you just here to play games?
68.7, 68.3. Can you bring this temperature down? I know you had cold rush of air. Bring it down to 60 degrees. It's 68.3 right now. So we had that going on up there. Not a whole lot else. Well,
Can you run right through here real fast so we can get so we can feel you?
this is upstairs team to downstairs team. Do you guys reach an area where you want to switch?
Okay. You want to switch spot?
Yeah. Yeah, let's go ahead.
Yes.
Alright, I'm going to leave you be for there. I see you again.
I'm feeling better. A lot better than I was.
Yeah, I noticed as soon as I did that blessing on me too, he still keeps pushing on me. I'll be fine. I'll make it through the night.
It's cold.
I should wore a different coat.
I got my Domino's.
Yeah, no, I'm about ready to go grab your Domino's. I'm about ready to go grab some Pringles.
Then we went downstairs. So Mary and I went downstairs, and there's a particular back room back there that seems to always have the area focused. This is more down at your level, especially if you're 2-3 feet tall.
Being down here, my stomach starts feeling weird again.
That happens more so down here. The stomach issues. Were you involved in any kind of stomach poisoning?
Can you play the music through it?
Oh, yeah.
Like something that it
Do
might.
this first. Is there anybody in there?
Do you like the music? Car.
It's a car.
Said car.
Was not really fond of it, but didn't pick up the spirit interceptor and throw it either. But it was just not really keen on it. Didn't know what to think of that. Probably never seen anything like it before.
Oh, I'm at a loss for words. That's weird. About the house, now that it's been added on to, it's different than your original design. I'm getting a headache again.
Since I came over here.
Mm-hmm.
You're over here, aren't you? You're around. You're watching us. You're lurking.
There's someone standing in there.
Yeah, I know. That's why I went over there.
I know, it just looked like on the camera there might have been someone standing.
And that could be.
Are you standing in there?
Then we changed spot with Eric and Mary. We went upstairs.
Going upstairs.
What?
All right, upstairs. Jared, Raphael. We're starting by the bathroom. We'll work our way back to the bedroom. Howdy.
It's a female.
Uh-huh. Is this why you weren't talking to me downstairs? You're like it up here?
And upstairs was kind of interesting. We got a couple stuff coming through the ghost box, spirit box.
They say that they see something. Check audio on that.
That thing just kind of screamed,
Uh-huh.
like it was pissed.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
That's what I was about ready to say. Is there something going on with this door back here? The clients say that they feel a presence back here, the eyes that just stare at them. But I'm curious about the ones that aren't human.
Chills really bad behind me. And he said, yep.
And I've got walking behind me.
That's where start recording. And turn the light.
Hello. Wow, that was ominous. You're not going to hurt me. Nothing is permanent,
I got chills.
and nothing is going to be of constant damage to me. Yeah, I'm getting up. Just patience, you stubborn son of a bitch.
What they said now?
We'll check audio on that. He's being a smart ass. But right now, they're just not wanting to tell us why the things are going on that's going on. Are they human or are they something else? Or were they human?
You heard that?
Uh-huh.
That's upstairs, that's downstairs.
That was above us. But we're in the attic. But a prominent female was finally speaking through and trying to get through.
That was a laugh.
Uh-huh. They say that they see something. How many of the little people are here? 2?
Yeah.
Yes. Wow. You got that, right?
Yeah.
Creep? I mean, you don't even know what creeping is.
Downstairs, upstairs team. Are you getting much? Do you want to call a quit for right now?
Do you want to take a break or you want to continue?
Sure.
Break?
Yep. All right.
We're gonna break.
We're going to go ahead and take a break here, sweetie. Try again.
Okay.
In this part, we went all together. The whole team right now, we went all together down to the basement. We started with the basement, and you know, first of all, it was, I don't know, I feel like kind of weird downstairs, you know.
Everyone together. We'll probably go back downstairs.
Go to the red for yes. Keep it at that orange for no.
Cleansing.
Yellow for no.
Yeah, it said cleansing before.
Yeah.
Tip, top. Cleansing top.
Flash.
Are there more than one of you down here? Holiday.
You said holiday earlier too.
Yep. What holiday is coming up? Did you twist Jared's back? Highway.
Reverend?
Reverend.
Yeah. What was that?
What the?
Or something.
Yeah.
We had one like that similar upstairs.
And he said
where
something again.
He sounded like he
Yeah.
yelled upstairs.
Audio check back just a few seconds ago.
Holy crap.
You see something in there?
Yep. Jesus.
Rafi actually saw what I saw earlier, so that was a nice little confirmation that I wasn't just seeing things.
So it got me by surprise because actually you want to see my reaction in the camera because it got me by surprise. I saw a face, no hair. I didn't even see that. Actually, can't say it was a man or a female, but it was kind of funny. It was really pale and didn't see the body. It was the height like before when it was me and Jared. I told Jared I was keep seeing that black shadow and approximately, if I gonna guess, between 5'5", 5'7".
Get Raffy's goosebumps.
Man,
It's by the interceptor then.
Yeah,
face.
you did see it. That's what I was seeing before. The white
I don't know if
face.
it was a man or a female,
Yeah,
but I just
it's just a white face
Yeah.
in the darkness.
Do you hear that again?
Yeah, I heard
A
that.
female scream.
You trying to talk?
You back there, you feeling something behind you?
And you said no,
No.
or something like that. Close to no.
No radar returns. Set this down.
I didn't see you earlier. Can you show yourself again?
I just hear female.
Somebody.
Different
Yeah.
female.
Audio. So is something holding you back? Is there a force holding you away?
Chills really bad. In my legs.
Alright, we're on something.
Stomach ache.
Yeah, we're getting that short people.
Burning feeling.
And you said something again.
So if there is actually a woman here that's trapped here that wants out, let her through, please. Let her through, please.
Step in.
Step in.
Uh-huh.
Alright. I guess we'll do a little bit briefly with all of us upstairs, see what more we get.
Down here.
I'm gonna pause real quick.
And then we'll reverse after the last break, come back down here, start with the spiritual. It seems to be the dominance.
I want to start from the bottom.
Yeah. And we'll talk which tactics and what you want to do in that. And then the remainder of the night, then we'll tackle cleansing protocols and see what we need to do.
Then we went upstairs.
See, up
Right.
here is where you get like the multiple. This is where I got the multiple little creature beings. And then downstairs, it wasn't as many. It was thinner, but downstairs had like the dominance
Yeah.
thing of the house.
I feel here like I can't move because too many people here.
Yeah.
Hit
You're
me
not
in
talking about the
face.
2 to 3 feet tall
No,
creatures.
I'm talking about the guy that stays up here.
Did he say a name?
I said hello.
Yep.
Who are you?
And it's a good possibility that's why I don't recognize the energy.
Yeah.
Because I'm not getting any of the, and I brought this up when I was up here earlier. I said I'm not getting Fae. I'm not getting, you know, and I've met a troll. I've seen some of these other things, and it's an energy that's something different. But I know they're here, and they said there's 2 of them.
It was kind of different feeling. Well, in the room, it was, I feel like I was like surrounded by so many people, like I couldn't move.
You keep pushing something away because it keeps trying to get, like, when it's near me, I get that vertigo. And I've been pushing it away a couple times since I sat here, and that's when the chills were coming up too. That's why I was wondering if you were getting them.
I'm just very, very tired.
Well, it's draining us. I'm feeling it.
I'm about to tell you that I need a break.
Good thing I'm a battery.
My back is killing me right now.
Alright. Well, not a whole lot more is really, other than a few things said through that. I guess we could take our break and then start our spiritual.
But I do plan on doing a clearing afterwards. If your cleansing goes good, then I'm not going to worry about my cleansing.
Yeah. It was trying to do that with me, and actually the more we're talking about it right now, I got some of my energy back. It was like,
I just feel like laying down on this bed and going to sleep right now.
don't
Just wants me to.
get up.
And like, you know, the scene in the Wizard of Oz.
Laying in the poppy field.
Yeah, when they're going through the poppy field.
Well, that was about the whole, like, vertigo thing. I was feeling it was trying to, some kind of a just immediate energy drain that was just like, and it was spinning a little bit, and I was like, no, I was stopping it, but now I got it back, and I feel a little bit more like, let's do this. Not run a 5-mile marathon.
I mean,
but,
I was like feeling a little tired before, but now it's like.
that's what it was trying to do to me as we were sitting here. Now I'm back. Because I pushed it off enough, I got my energy back.
I don't know if
Let's get you downstairs.
Indian.
Let's
Yeah, I
go
don't know if
downstairs.
I
Yeah,
have
let's go.
energy to-
No. Okay, so it's trying to get to you by making it so now it's just draining you to try to get to you, make you vulnerable. So don't let it.
Now we're going to the spiritual part, and actually, I can't wait to see what my guys catch.
Going into this is the part that, when it comes to cleansings and clearings, this is the part why I do what I do. Helping people to give them a safe place in their life.
I want to see if we can get names, or we can try to, I don't know, like, see what it is, actually.
Alright. So the woman, or the being with the face, are you still down here? And you're holding other entities back, different frequencies, different spirits. They're possibly trapped here. I compared it to some of you being a bouncer, the 2 to 3 feet tall beings. And that's what we're trying to work on as well. The pain in the stomach.
That's me.
Jabbing in the back. I get that that's your presence. That's how you make yourself known. Whether it's something to do with your passing. Said something. Is the recorder going?
Yeah.
When I started saying things on the lines of stuff happening, that was like some gatekeepers keeping certain beings and spirits in certain areas, kind of like they're trapped, then the feeling just were all weird. I heard the humming.
Yes, I heard.
Female. I'm getting this sharp pain that's more or less associated with
Definitely a female.
female.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Do you know what somebody breathed like really deep and then exhale everything. Did somebody of you did that? Jared, Eric, or Mary?
No.
Well, had to be Eric, because
No, I
behind
don't.
me.
You don't even
No,
hear
I
my
said if it was you,
Yeah.
because came from your side, I just felt that in my right side. And
Okay.
female says okay.
While we're here, we're just trying to get your story. If you have a message, what the situation is, guess why you still feel that you need to be here.
If you're expelled, I can't guarantee where you're going to end up.
I'm getting.
Can you repeat what he had said in Spanish?
Si tú estás dispuesta a irte en el crossover o en el
If you choose not to, I
Sí.
can't guarantee where you will end up.
si tú decides que no y no te vas, él no garantiza para dónde vas a terminar. Pero si tú te vas dispuesta por tu propia voluntad, vas a ir a un mejor lugar. ¿Puedes contestarnos?
And Rafi had seen the face. Seen a face that just startled him.
Fuck, I see the face again.
I feel it.
When the flash went by, and actually I see hair now. Brown hair.
Was that on
With
the
the
right
gray-
side of the door?
Huh?
With brown hair with the gray streaks.
I didn't see the streaks. I saw brown hair. Damn, I got the chills. The fucking goosebump. I saw brown hair. You know when women get out of the bathtub and kind of like comb their hair back? That way, no hair in the face. It's just the same face, pale, like it bleed out. And the hair is combed back and it's kind of brown.
It reminds me of older. Like just from that glimpse of that moment that we just had, it just seemed like it's not a girl, not someone in her 20s.
No, it's
She seems, if she's coming off, she's coming at least manifesting, at least my interpretation.
and this time they're
Older woman.
yeah.
I really kind of feel that feeling, that pain and the jabbing sensations and stuff belongs to you. Down here in this basement area, you seem to be the dominant one. We're getting ready to do the spiritual section next, and anything is game to happen here. We don't know. It's kind of borderline. There's naughty and nice mixed within. Some of it, a big chunk of it, I'm not really trusting.
When we started to do the cleansing, that, you know, sensitives, watch out. And I'm going, okay, I can take this.
Now, this may get a little uncomfortable for us sensitives. Okay? Just forewarning.
Okay.
What I'm putting in there is frankincense and myrrh. And what it's going to do is decrease the negative energies. Because the energy flux will do what it's going to do, us sensitives will kind of, this might feel a little awkward. But this is a way to weaken them down to where my necro abilities can force them to leave if they choose not to leave on their own.
You say enough.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that sounded like he didn't like it.
No, he does not. quickly escalated.
We commenced with the spiritual, and it got pretty intense there for a few moments.
As soon as he was lighting the incense and doing his thing, I felt like a tiger.
Now, shit. I got a really bad headache now.
No, me too.
It's gonna give us resistance.
Ooh.
And if you don't like what that is doing to you, you're really going to hate this.
St. Michael the Archangel, down amongst us, protect us tonight, help send us prayer, protection that is needed. Step away from Mary.
Stop it!
Step away from Mary.
Stop
away
it!
from Mary.
Stop it!
Stop.
Just
Step away. Step away from
stop! Stop it! Stop it now!
Calm down.
Leave me alone! Get away! Get away from me!
Calm down.
You have no power over
You have no power over any of us. You will be leaving us alone right now.
Stop it! Think I get that fucking thing out of your hand? I will! Stop burning that fucking piece of shit! Stop it!
Mary, come back. Mary, come back. Don't let it. You're stronger than it. It's not going to use you as a
Blue light,
vessel.
blue light.
You have no
blue light,
permission to use
blue
any
light,
of us as a vessel.
Blue light. Blue light.
None of us will use as a vessel.
It was probably one of the toughest ones I've done in a long time. It fought it, and I'm sure when we get to the evidence, the screams and the no's and the pleas and stuff that came on.
Oh, what I can say about the spiritual part. It was amazing. And it was something that I wasn't expecting.
I could feel my hands curl. I actually stayed coherent, but I could feel my hands curl. I could just feel myself. I just started growling, and I just wanted to jump and attack him.
Don't let it. You're stronger than it. It's not going to use you as a vessel.
Blue light.
You have no permission.
Blue light. Blue light.
Get you upstairs. Calm down. Calm down.
I've got this. I'll continue. It affecting Mary and using her to speak when we weren't listening to the spirit box.
I kept screaming, no, stop. Because whatever it was, knew that I was weak enough that it could get through to me.
Then I've seen this before. It happened at Randleman House back in chapter 2. And we just had to get her out of there, and I knew everything was going to be fine once we get her out. She just needed to get out, so we as calmly, swiftly, and sternly got her out of there.
As you notice, you have no power over me, and you shall leave her alone. As the breath of life, you shall leave this place. Negative energy shall go back from which it was created. You have no power here.
And so this is basically an unwanted channeling. It's forced channeling. If you don't have your ground up, because it was basically trying to drain us. Earlier on the night, the symptoms were there. It was draining us, making us tired. I even had the conversation when we were upstairs just before we did the spiritual that Mary needs to boost to waken her up a little bit. I got mine, and I got really awake, and my defenses were up, so it wasn't messing with me.
Amanatra, uspas desus datelente.
He said help again.
Said help again.
Amanatra, uspas desus datelente. Amanatra, uspas desus datelente.
We ended up getting more of the forceful approach and did the cleansing.
Yeah, you're not gonna like this next step either.
He said enough. Again.
Too bad, because the next step is coming. You done started this. I told you earlier. You be nice and leave on your own, and everything will be good. Now you have to deal with me. I am binding you from ever harming another human being again. You shall not pass.
Getting lighter over this way.
Yeah. He's still fighting over here though. Trying to put this shit out.
Trying to shield him, just seeds it around you so
Wrap
that
you.
he heals you.
And you shall be bound.
But she was still fully aware.
Yep.
She was just, her guard was down because she's tired. That's what it was trying to do. It was trying to let the
Bind
tired,
me from this room.
so it could make those who are most vulnerable come in and try to channel them indirectly. That's all it was.
Bind me from this room.
He said no or help.
I think it said help.
Okay.
You had your chance for help.
He said he's back.
He's back?
He's back.
Yes, I am.
Holy shit, I got chills really bad.
Uh-huh. Stick it. Too bad. Lord and Lady, grant me my abilities. For the Necro, I command you as spirits. You must listen to me.
Says stop it.
Stop it. Stop it.
Not stop it.
And
The camera went on. Light went on.
You shall clear this space. I command thee now! Uh-huh.
And I'm glad Eric was there and, keep everything under control. And then seeing Jared and Eric, get that thing away. Because I'm not sure what the fuck it was, so sorry about my French.
Leave here now. Cool. Check audio on that. Oops, sorry. That is... What the fuck? What? Again. The evil negative. That is... What the fuck?
what? The whisper?
It was right here next to me.
What, a whisper?
It just moved a bunch of shit right here to my left.
Saint Michael, the Archangel, defend us in battle. Protect us from the snares and wickedness of the devil. And the spirit no longer welcome in this place.
I think you
You're
do
now
the same. I
out
heard.
of this room. It's not invited.
You guys are not welcome here anymore. Necro, I command you. You shall receive. getting any ringing in my ears. Head's not hurting.
He
Body's
was
not
saying
hurting.
upstairs, he's like, it feels better. It's like lighter.
But I'm so thankful that I'm on this team, and I'm so thankful for the love of this team that I got through it.
So this is one of the protection candles. It's a mini version. It's a black protection one, so if you start to feel a little, or whoever's here that might need that, of course.
And burn it in front of the mirror.
En frente del espejo.
How you feel? Muy bien?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Yeah, no ice? Not ice? No. Good. Good.
Feels right now like it was a successful night. Very draining night. Very intense that moment night.
Wow. This night, something I hadn't experienced before. And like I said, I'm so grateful for my team, and I love my team.
Very good way to, towards the end of chapter 5 here. Just very interesting chapter it's been so far.
I'm glad it's over.
It doesn't realize we are a team. We've got each other's backs. We know that if one person goes down, we can take care of it and keep doing what we're doing, knowing that somebody will help us. That's the beauty about being family.
I think we help this family, and that's why I do it,
It's been a very fascinating and intriguing night, to say the least. And basically, from this point, go over the evidence. 30 to 45 days is usually our turnaround time on that.
Yep, absolutely. Reach out for help. You don't have to put up with it. Life's too short.
It's one of the toughest clearings and cleansings I have ever done. But the clients felt it immediately after that there was this major weight lifted.
Thank you very, very much for the pleasure. It was great meeting you all and going through all this.
Thank you.
I'm
a hugger.
This will definitely be one of the most memorable house investigations that I've been on.
I absolutely appreciate all you've done for us, and the people who live here appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, I was a former evidence analyst, and I think this is the first time I see that many EVPs.
But everything, all signs seem to point towards one possible suspect. Of course, in this field, I'm not quite advanced enough to say with 100% certainty that is who or what it is, but this one is really matching a lot of the evidence for who we believe it is.
So, I had that dream on November 26th about the figure that screamed and shut me down the stairs at your place. And so then I was compelled to draw this just last night before I went into work.
Okay. And this is very similar to what both Rafi and I saw.
At the end, one of them speaks in Spanish, actually twice. Says avanza, that's hurry up, and the other one says 12:15, that's 12:15. I don't know, it means passage that Eric and Jared look on the internet.
And they didn't hear it. You guys didn't say anything.
Get back! It's called La Sayona. She's a form of demon, so to speak, and it definitely matches up to the evidence that we found.
It's trying to talk through her.
Okay.
It sounds like gibberish. I don't even think it's...
It sounds like it's trying to possess her.
But it sounds... Listen to that. And let's go back to this.
It's the exact same voice. It is the same voice.
Same voice. Bingo! I just love validations.
Jeez, same voice.
This was sent December 3rd before the investigation. I sent it to Eric. I said, I probably can't, I'm assuming mean go. I said, I probably can't because we're busy, or we're starting to get busy, but I'll tell you real fast and you can tell you can tell me what you think about it. I saw an old lady with her silver hair.
Did she go upstairs?
Did you see her eyes? Really dark.
And a young female that looks to be hitchhiking.
There you go.
I don't think there was any preparation for it other than the years of experience that Eric and I had under our belts. The calm head of Rappy that night and the experience of trust that we have on a team to be able to say we got each other's backs. This was definitely not for the faint of heart and not for a team that is just going in purely investigating.
She picks her victims by hitchhiking on the side of the road.
Yeah, you protect her, you carry tobacco with you.
That this goes back far back to the old house in Mexico. Everybody in the house that we were in that night had experiences in Mexico before this stuff had happened there. The Lasoya, or also known as the Executioner, or the Weeping Woman, La Jolla, from the Mexican point of view. We've seen this in Kuwait and several other countries of the same type of creature from a different name, same basic background, with all the same symptoms. So it's definitely pointing in this direction that we know, yeah, we dealt with a lesser demon this night. And this is not a word I like to use. Too many times it is thrown around like a softball. But with what we were dealing with, what it did physically to the bodies, what it was doing to other people, how it resisted, how it reacted, it was definitely a higher entity of a darker complex.
Did she saw the clip before? Mm-hmm. What'd you think? Thought about it?
It was empowering for her to sit back and go, okay, now I understand.
Step away from Mary. Step away from Mary.
Stop it!
Stop. Step away. Step away from Mary.
Stop! Stop it! Stop it now!
Come in.
See the difference?
Leave me alone!
Nice.
Get away! Get away from me! Get away! Get away from me!
My voice is different.
You have no power over any of us. You will be leaving us alone right now.
Stop it! Get that fucking thing out of your hand, I will! Stop burning that fucking piece of shit! Stop it!
Mary, come back.
And we got this on 3 cameras.
Come back.
Wow.
Mary, come back. Don't let it. You're stronger than it. It's not going to use you as a vessel.
Blue light!
You have no permission to use any of us as a vessel.
Blue light!
I wanted pretty much to run away from it. But today I watched the clip on what happened that night and saw it, and because I think I needed to see it. I needed to see that I made it through. Shit. He said so shit. That was like, wow. I don't know. That didn't sound like me. I mean, I can remember a little bit of it, but to see it, I mean, I remember all of it. I don't remember. I mean, I know I was screaming, but I didn't know. I don't remember what I was screaming.
Yeah, it kind of takes you back to that moment.
Yeah.
Especially when you're in the back seat and not at the wheel.
I think I have a little bit more strength and I can fight it. Hate that it happened, but glad that it did.
You study that and you learn that that's how, you know, it's like some of us on the team, Jared, myself, and even Kim when she was with us, things like that. I've seen this kind of stuff before, recognize it, and then you have a step over it already, even if it's a baby step, because you recognize it, the knowledge. You know, oh, this is happening. No, you're not going to control me. I see what you're doing.
Yeah, I was
This is
trying
why we
to.
need
I
to
was
show
trying
you
to
this.
keep. I was trying to keep control. I was really trying to hold on to myself and.
A little bit different versions of her manifestation, but looked something like this in her dream. Again, we guarantee 100% that's exactly what it is. Well, this field has not advanced to that stage yet where we can do 100% identification. But if I was to say on this with evidence that we got too, not just our sensitive stuff, but the evidence, it would be a strong 80% match. And then it says here that it's an evil spirit that preys on unfaithful men. She will appear as a beautiful, seductive, and desirable woman who tempts married men, often getting them to follow her into the forest, for example. Once alone, she transforms into her true form of a rotting corpse or skeleton and mutilates her victims. In modern times, Laciona will appear as a hitchhiker or a woman in need of a ride.
We have a ranking scale when it comes to activities in a house. Most of our cases are pretty boring. They're in that green, yellow. Very rarely does it reach the orange.
India had felt it was a hitchhiker. That's what she is. She's a hitchhiking spirit. And she is actually on the lesser demon scale.
Thanks for coming out and having us over there again, and
thank you very much.
Being in touch with us if things start to kind of escalate back.
Looking back, it was amazing. It was good. You know, we got a couple good cases, you know, and a lot of drama. So I hope you guys buy the CD and watch the drama and all that stuff. It was cool. So, and the next one's gonna be better. Wait for it.
This is definitely a hell of an end to chapter 5. And if chapter 5 is ending this awesome, I can only imagine how chapter 6 is going to be.